Alright, much Abrew about nothing time. Playing some more Sram'Os in Modern. Ugh. If this was a blue source, I think I'd keep. But since it's not, we're mulliganing. Oh, God. Okay, 5. Alright, well, that's as good as it gets. Land to the bottom. So, man, this is going to be hard. This is going to be super hard. Seachrome Coast, go. We're going to need to run really well. Opponent cracks Misty. Gets a Forest. Plays Noble Hierarch. Well, Plains. Sram. Cathars Shield. Oh, there's a Mox Opal. Can we really do this? Is it possible? Paradise Mantle. Spider Silk Net. Mox Opal. Pass the turn. I think we wait one more turn. Because it looks like our opponent might be Infect, which would let us Pure Steel Paladin and Retract. Temple Garden tapped. Opponent gets in with Noble Hierarch. Alright, so now we're good. No blocks. So we should just have the win on the Mold-A-5. So let's retract everything. Play our Pure Steel. And now we're drawing 2 every time, which should mean it's pretty difficult for us to lose. Mana. So Arid Mesa, crack Arid Mesa, get a Hollowed Fountain. Untapped. Paradise Mantle. And we actually get another mana by equipping. So we can play another Pure Steel Paladin. Now we're drawing 3 each time, and that should be a guaranteed win. Bonesaw. So now we just pretty much go. There's a Grape Shot. Storm count is 7. Wow, and this is on the Mold-A-5 too. Keep going. Storm count's 10. Storm counts 11. We got to go until we can kill our opponent. 12. A Quarter Shield is 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. Now we should be able to just cast... Well, let's cast one more. 18. Mox Opal. Tap it for red. Mox Opal. Keep the new one. Tap it for red. And find a Grape Shot in our big ol' hand. Grape Shot our opponent. And that's the game. On the Mold-A-5, we still got there. Wow. All right, let's run it back. I don't think our opponent has Disruption. Oh, we should bring in an Echoing Truth. Always bring in an Echoing Truth against white decks. I think that's my new rule. If our opponent's just playing like green-white little kid, though, they shouldn't have too many outs to what we're doing. All right. We're on the play. And this is pretty good. Double Pure Steel, couple of O's. Noble Hierarch for our opponent. And a Retract. Well, play one sub-beef, pass turn. Ghost Quarter. So this is a Hate Bear style deck. Opponent gets in. Well, let's crack this. Get a Hollowed Fountain. Tapped. If our opponent Ghost Quarters us, that's fine. Are we going to go for the turn 2? Another Retract. Well, we might as well at least mini combo here. So, Flooded Strand. Crack Flooded Strand. Hollowed Fountain. Untapped. Play a Pure Steel Paladin. Bonesaw. So to win, we're going to need a Mox Opal. Opponent Ghost Quarters themselves. Gets a Plains. Okay. That's fine. We get a Plains. And pass the turn. So that just means we try again next turn. Hope our opponent doesn't have another path. Birds of Paradise. If they have another path, then we could be in trouble. Cathar Shield. Well, play Marsh Flats. Play Sram. Crack Marsh Flats. Oh, God. Yikes. Okay. Well, double path. Now we need to draw another Sram or Pure Steel. That's exactly what our opponent's deck wants. 2 of the 4 paths in hand. Follows up with a Rex Age on the Bone Saw. I don't think Rex Sage is actually a good sideboard card against this deck. Sram? Mox Opal. Alright, pass the turn. Well, we have, what, one more turn, maybe? One or two more turns to draw the Sram. Or a Pure Steel. Hope our opponent does not have the last path. Opponent gets in for 4. Do we have 2 turns or 1? Down to 5. Alright, looks like we have one more turn after this. Cathar Shield, pass the turn. Unless our opponent has another Noble Hierarch, then we're dead on board. Opponent cracks the Windswept Heath. Gets a forest. Oh, they have a creature? Court of Calling. Alright, that does it. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Let's run it back. Our opponent's not going to have those draws very often. So, we're on the play. The nuts without a Sram or Pure Steel. I think we mulligan. This one we got to keep, I think. Mox Opal definitely to the bottom. Marsh Flats go. Well, now we're just hoping we draw a Sram or a Pure Steel. There's a Plains. Pass the turn. Also hope our opponent isn't overloaded on pass again. Wall of Roots. Oh, man. Yeah, I think we just got a little unlucky. Opponent is representing a path. There's a Swan Song, which is good if we draw like land and then Sram. Temple Garden tapped. Birds of Paradise. Opponent gets in for 2 with a Noble Hierarch. Spider Silk Knot. Alright. Not doing much of anything yet. Pass the turn. Opponent's going to be able to start activating Township too, which is pretty bad. Yeah, they're going to start doing that right now. Well, I mean, we can always win if we draw our card. That is, I mean, that's what it comes down to. I think we're going to crack the Marsh Flats now. Get a Hallowed Fountain. We have maybe 2 turns, maybe. Another Retract. Well, play a Mox Opal. Pass the turn. Alright. Looking grim. Untapped Hallowed Fountain. Spellskite. Not a real card in this matchup. Township. Well, this is it. We have to draw the Sram this turn. If we do, we win. If we don't, we lose. That is the entire game. Or a Pure Steel. And it's a Cathar Shield. Alright, well, sometimes even with 8 Pure Steels, you still don't always draw one.